Hey beautiful mamas, are you worried about your milk supply? I mean your breast milk supply. Are you worried that your baby is not getting enough milk? Are you worried that maybe you may not be able to breastfeed because of the milk supply? Worry not, because your girl here has had the same problem before, but I'm going to share you some of the things or practical things that I've done that have really helped me to improve my breast milk supply. My baby is currently at around 6 weeks plus, and we've been able to crack down the milk production thingy, and at the moment my baby is getting enough milk. So I'm going to share with you what I've done, what I've realized. I have 3 babies, and my last one, I've been so intentional with improving my milk supply. And maybe because it has, I have evolved, I've grown, I'm a grown woman now, and now I'm able to know and research better. Anyway, maybe you're a new mom and you don't know what to do. I'm going to share with you as a third-time mom. I'm going to share with you what I've done this time round that I wish I knew when I was a first-time mom. So guys, I'm going to go right into it. So the first one that I need to, I mastered, the first thing that I mastered, and I was able to really grasp in my head when I got my third baby, was the importance of latching. So immediately when I gave birth to my third baby, or my little baby, this time round there was a problem with latching, and I could not figure what was happening. So in the hospital, we did not really understand, we did not really capture that the baby had a problem with latching. And I did not really understand that there was a problem with latching. And I'll tell you this, with my other 2, I never saw any problem with latching, but with my third one. And the reason I realized that there was a problem with latching is because my nipples were really sore. They were terribly sore. And I was using some cream. I was applying some cream, but they were really, really sore and really cracked. And so it took me a few days to realize that, wait a minute, I think we are doing something wrong. And the midwives were assuming that because I'm a third-time mom, they assumed that I should know how to of course, latch put baby correctly on the boob, and they never really helped me. So they kept telling me that, oh, it is going to be okay. I kept telling them that my boobs were really sore, and it was really painful. And I remember at some point, I got teary. The importance of having your baby latching properly is because it is going to help the baby remove all the milk from the boobs. So why do we need milk to come out of the boob? Why do we need the baby to get all the milk? Because we want the brain to be aware that we need more milk. That is where we need to understand the supply and demand principle. So if you have supply and you're not using the milk, the brain is not going to realize that you need more milk, if that makes sense. So then, if the baby latch correctly, they are going to remove all the milk from the boobies, and then the brain is going to be informed that, hey, you guys, we need more milk. And that's where the supply and the demand principle works. So the moment you understand that, you're going to learn that the first things need to be done first is get the baby latch properly. If that is you're going to breastfeed, this is only for the mamas that are breastfeeding. If you're not breastfeeding, then if you're just expressing, then this might not really be important to you. But for those who are breastfeeding, this is the first few things that you need to really be careful about and put into consideration. So the next thing that also I thought about is frequent nursing and pumping. So for us to get more milk, we need to put baby to boobs frequently. The first few weeks or the first few days after giving birth, some mamas like myself, we never had milk. Like, it was a struggle. I think the first few days I had few drops of milk, but babies naturally, they want to stay in the boob all the time. I think they call it cluster feeding. The babies want to stay in the milk, in the boobies all the time, and this really helps. So if you see your baby wants to stay on the boobs all the time, let them stay there. Let them suck, and as long as they are latched properly, let them keep sucking. And this is going to tell your brain that, hey, we need more milk. So the moment you see your baby is not does not want to be on the boobs more often, especially the first few weeks, you need to get worried. If the baby is a bit lethargic, the baby is tired, you need to get a little bit tired. You need to get a little bit. So the other thing that I have focused on that has really helped me to improve my milk production is my hydration and nutrition. I have really worked on what I eat. I really keep an eye on what I eat. So definitely I don't eat anything that is not healthy for the baby and not healthy for me. But what I eat that helps with milk production is, I'll give you an example of what I eat in the morning. Most of my mornings I'll eat oats. I'll cook my oats in the pot. I don't like oats that is not properly cooked. I love my oats properly cooked. So I'll cook that in the pot with water. Then once they are cooked properly, I'll put yogurt. I'll eat with yogurt. And the reason I eat my oats with yogurt is because I don't love oats. I don't like them. I have never liked oats. So I only eat oats because I know they have nutrition, because of the nutritional value they add, and because they help me with lactation. As long as I've eaten oats in a day, like I have a small portion of oats in the day, my milk production is always top. So the other thing that I also eat, during the day I snack, I make, I've been making lactational cookies. I make them at home. If you want me to share the recipe and a video of me making lactational cookies, please just comment in the comment section, and I'll show you how I make my lactational cookies, and they really work, and I love them because they help me with milk production. So I just snack that throughout the day. I'll take maybe 4 or 5 during the day. If I don't eat lactational cookies, I usually make banana bread, but I don't use wholemeal flour. So I just blend I blend oats. So I make banana bread out of oats instead of wheat flour. And that one also works really, really good for me. It has really been helping me. So I snack that throughout the day. So the other breakfast ideas that I have that has been helping, I've been eating eggs. I'll eat eggs on toast and avocado, and avocado is really, really nice. I love the fact that it has proper nutritional value to me and the baby. So I love my breakfast with avocado, or so I mix avocado, eggs, and toast. So during lunchtime, sometimes I'll eat most of the time, I'll make sure that I have greens. So I'll have a green salad, or I'll eat kales, I'll eat spinach. As long as I have some greens during lunchtime, it really works well. And also, I try also add greens during dinner. So if you've watched my videos, you'll realize that most of the time I'm cooking vegetables, like green vegetables, because they have really worked wonders for me. The other thing that has really helped me is hydration. Every time on my table, when I'm sitting on the table, you'll find me with this jug, with this bottle. It always has it has water all the time. So I sip anytime I've sat down. anytime I'm doing something in the kitchen, I have my bottle with me. A lot of water. And this one I learned recently, that I need to drink a lot of water. So I think I drink this 3 in a day or 4. And I also drink hot drinks, hot beverages. I like to drink Milo with a little bit of milk or hot chocolate, which I make at home. I don't put so much hot chocolate because, again, it has a lot of sugars. But I drink lots and lots of water. So make sure your hydration is up. Make sure you're completely hydrated. And you will tell with your milk. If you're not hydrated, the milk will definitely go down. Even if you eat well and you don't hydrate your body, the milk supply will not go up, because milk is purely, okay, it's not purely. The bigger percentage of the milk is water. So if you don't give yourself a lot of water, then you will not get a lot of milk. If you don't hydrate yourself, and make sure that you hydrate yourself with the proper drinks, not too sugary drinks, because of the baby, and also weight, you might add a lot of weight. The other thing that has been helping me a lot with milk production is eating salmon. So with my lunch, most of the time, I'll pair my salads with salmon, and salmon is very important with milk production. And I do not know the science behind that, but it really works wonders. Every time I eat salmon, I don't eat salmon every day, but every time I eat salmon with veggies or with salads, my milk production is way high, a lot. And sometimes I'll even get breast engorged. They are really heavy, and I have to empty it with the pump, because sometimes they are so sore and the baby cannot drink all the milk out. And those are the days that I eat salmon and salads. And then the other thing that has been helping is making smoothies out of leafy greens, like baby spinach. I'll mix with banana or mangoes, whatever, berries, whatever, as long as there's leafy green in there and a bit of oats, it really works wonders. Now, the other thing that has also worked for me, and it really works for most mamas, is making sure that you get rest. Resting is very important, because the moment you rest, your brain is also calm, and it is going to be easy for your brain to sense that, to be able to produce milk. The brain will get the signal, and your body will be able to make milk. If you're stressed, if you do not get enough sleep, the milk production will automatically go down. And I have seen this firsthand. There are a few days that I didn't sleep. I think I didn't sleep for 3 consecutive nights. And I was really worried because my milk production went down. I was drinking a lot of water. I was eating properly, but I could not sleep. And there was no milk, and baby was crying. I tried to give baby, that's when now I started giving baby the milk that I had expressed, and baby did not really like it. So the thing is, it is very important to make sure that you rest, even if it is few minutes. Take a rest, just stop and rest. Even if you don't really sleep, I mean during the day, but sleep during the night is very important. Get enough sleep, and that will work wonders for you. As long as you've eaten well, as long as you're well hydrated, you will wake up in the morning with breast full of milk. That is what has been happening to me, and I hope this will happen to you moms as well. Now let us talk about the positioning of your baby when you're breastfeeding. For most mamas, especially new first-time moms, when I was a first-time mom, I did not know about the positioning. I was positioning baby however I wanted. So the baby needs to really lie like this. Your belly needs to be exactly at the same position with your baby, like that. And if you have a breastfeeding pillow like I have, make sure that you prop your baby properly and the baby is lying like that. Then that is when the baby is going to latch properly, and you will avoid a lot of problems with latching. So as long as the baby is positioned properly and you're sitting in a comfortable chair, do not slant yourself. Just make sure that you're sitting properly, because otherwise, if you do not position yourself properly, you're going to end up with back pain. And this has happened to me before. I've had back pains from improper positioning with baby. So make sure that you position yourselves properly. Make sure that you have something to prop the baby. Make sure that your baby is way high. Yeah, I want to show you that what if I didn't have a breastfeeding pillow, what would have happened. I want to show you. Let me just take off my breastfeeding pillow and show you what could have happened. So in a position, if I didn't have breastfeeding pillow, you can see where the baby could be, and I would be really struggling. I would have to arch my back. But then if the baby, you have something to lift the baby up like this, then your baby is up and is closer to your boob, and you don't have to arch your back. So your back will stay in a straight up position. That will prevent a lot of back problems for you moms and for all the new moms. And finally, beautiful mamas, believe in yourself. You are enough. Your body is enough. If you made the baby, if your body made the baby, then your body is definitely able to make milk for that baby. Just give your body the best. Just give your body the fuel to do the necessary. It just needs a little bit of boost. You just need to keep up your food and all that we've talked about. Make sure that you're doing the best, and your body is definitely very ready to produce milk for your baby. If you are not breastfeeding, I know not everyone can be able to breastfeed. Some mamas are not able to breastfeed. I send you all the love. And for those of you who are struggling to breastfeed and you really want to breastfeed, I send you all the love as well. Just keep going. Just keep going. And as long as the baby is fed, it doesn't matter. Even if you're giving your baby formula, as long as the baby is full. We want all our babies to grow. That is what matters. Just do what's best. Do what you can. And everything will be well. If you love this content, thank you so much. If you've watched this far, thank you so much. If you relate to this motherhood content, please, and you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing. Comment down below. Let me know what you think. Add anything else that has worked for you in the comment section. And also, like if you haven't, share this video with someone who you think it might help them. Someone who is struggling with milk production. Share this video with them, and they might also benefit from what I've shared. And also, if you know anything else that could help mamas that are struggling with milk production, put them in the comment below. And thank you so much. I'll see you next time. Bye.